Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. So, again, match 5 here. I'm using the bite variation here again. The stream biting, right? Of the Annette Apocalypse. Infection Apocalypse? Yeah, I think that's the order that I wrote it. Annette Infection Apocalypse. Yeah, I think I'll call it that. But yeah, again, if you missed all the other videos, I'll just briefly quickly go over it. So the passives that I'm using, you can see the cards there, the special cards, so I don't think I have to talk about them, the fat guys there, zombies. So as far as the passives for Birkin, I'm using the one that he comes back earlier, when you leave him earlier. I'm using the passive where the enhancements have more effect, which is 30% more. And I'm using the discount there for the zombies, which is -1. Now for the equipment, you don't want to mess with those two first slots, which are the canisters for 3 and 2 for infection, actual infection. And now the variation, which are the bottom two slots, I'm using the ones for biting, level 3 and 2 there. You won't maximize the 20 points this way, but it's still extremely effective and definitely worth it, as you will see here. As far as the deck, you see my deck here as I'm playing. Um, I will not mess with the deck. The point here is using cheap zombies, and I'm also using the discount mod, so I have the creatures, I'm using a discount mod with the viral mod. So the viral mod increases the cost by 1, but the efficiency of the creatures reduces it by 1. Take into consideration that I'm also using the passive to reduce another 1. That means I have a -1 in total. So the creatures are -1 and cheaper, That's the total result for that. And now the viral mod that I'm using is the infection mod. Definitely want that because this base is all about winning through time. You see right there I have the infection mod in my hand already, which is awesome. It sucks when you don't spawn there with your hand in your hand already. And I have the cameras here because the preset zombies, they're not affected by the viral mod. So, but I already have them infected anyway because my preset that I'm using, and I used on all the other matches as well, is the same preset. Is the one that's set up for infection, which I have infectious zombies at the doors. Every door is as much as possible. So when they open the doors, they have to deal with an infectious creature that I usually control myself. So that's the strategy here. So they're already at the door. I already have a few zombies buffed up here with all kinds of enhancements, as well as the other ones waiting for them. And now I'll control this zombie as my energy is replenishing. And because of the energy leech that I have on his eyes there, you can see glowing, that will also help me build my energy. So this one thing I like to do here is spawning behind. You see right there, the AI is already grabbing them like crazy. Because of those two equipment that I got there, of the extra biting. And see right there, he tried just to swing at him. It was the first swing so far in this game. You see the infection, everyone's infected already. Just like you want. You see right there, a grab from the AI. Fortunately, she missed her there. He got away, but that was gonna be yet another grab. Now you see what I mean? Like sometimes the AI grabs like this. That time was me controlling the zombie, but sometimes you got grabs like that, and because there's just so many zombies around, the other survivors they don't have time to focus on saving that person that's about to be grabbed. So that kind of guarantees you the grab if you know what I mean. And just like that, because of all these grabbings, like every time they open a door as well, they're gonna get grabbed if you're using this variation. If there's a zombie waiting at the door, they're gonna get grabbed. Again, you see right there, the AI is grabbing them, and I can just control anyone that's nearby and chain grab or smack him, kill him. And just like that, two people are dead. The biting not only does a lot of damage, but increases the infection like crazy. They're gonna get like level 2 infection right away from a bite like this. I see again here an example of the chain biting. It's just like barely anything they can do if they're alone like this in the middle of 20 zombies. And I think I got a cut there, but the group here jumped on her, and I controlled another zombie that was nearby, and I was just smacking her while she was getting attacked by the group here during the animation. And yeah, it's just like there's like complete destruction. As soon as the grabbings, as soon as the grabbing starts to happen, it just everything goes down to shit. For them, of course, not for you. And because the zombies are cheap, you can always keep spawning them, so it just everything gets really overwhelming. So yeah, that's usually an example of how it happens. They're just grabbing so often, and you can chain bite. You can do a lot of things with that, spread the infection. And yeah, guys, that's match 5. I think this is definitely a good candidate for the best variation. And I'll see you guys in the next video.